Well, it's Saturday. Over here at Planet Hollywood, doing an Uber drop-off on the Strip. And, well, I did not get an early start today. Got a very late start today. And then it took an hour before I got my first Uber trip of the day. So, is what it is. $16.87. It's a cloudy, gray day here in Vegas. A little bit of rain coming down around the area. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. We had a pile up here on top of the bridge, right next to the Red Rock Casino. It's your standard drivers around Las Vegas. It's about an 8-car pile up. Chain reaction, fender bender, whatever you want to call it. There we go. Well, it's not a World Series of Poker time, but we are at the Rio, down here at the Rio. Because it is Cowboy Christmas. That's what we're doing here. We're dropping off people for Cowboy Christmas. I don't know what Cowboy Christmas is, but that's what they're going here for. Welcome to Sunday, guys. Yep, now it's Sunday. I think I made only like about 45 bucks yesterday because of, I'm not going to give you the excuses, whatever, who cares what the excuses were. We had stuff to do, you know, sometimes you got to do some other things in your personal life. Life's not all about Uber, or work, whatever you guys do. So, yeah, we did 45 bucks. It's Sunday morning. It's 8:30 right now in the morning. Really cool and cloudy out. The sky looks really cool here. Turn the camera around and show you some sky. You can see it. But, okay, so right now we're not starting the Uber day yet. We are on a mission to Wally World, because Prius is overdue for an oil change. The Prius burns through the oil, so I have to put oil in it every once in a while, just like filling up your gas tank at least once a week. I need to put a quart of oil in. It uses I think it's 0W20. What is it, 0W20, 0W50? I don't freaking remember. I'll know when I see it. I think it's 0W20. High mileage, full synthetic formula, Mobile One. So we're going to Wally Mart here before we start the Uber day. The app's actually on. So there's a thing called destination filter. If you guys are not Uber drivers, you can tell Uber where you're going. If you know you have a destination in mind where you're trying to get to, you can set the app to say, hey, I'm on my way here. If you find somebody that's going in the same direction as me while I'm on my way there, ping me, we'll pick them up, and we'll either drop them off on the way or somewhere in the area of our destination. You can only do that twice a day. That's just Uber's rules. Lyft does the same thing. I think it's 4 times a day on Lyft, unless they've changed it. So it comes in handy when you're going somewhere, even if you're not doing Uber and you're just going to the store. As long as your car's cleaned out, you know, everything's in good shape, and you don't mind picking somebody up on the way to where you're going, you can do it. The downside is sometimes if you're going like 40 miles and you tell it, hey, I'm going over here 40 miles on the other side of town, Uber will still find you people that are going 1 mile in that direction. And you'll have to stop and pick them up and take them 1 mile, earn $4 or whatever it is, and drop them off. It's sort of a waste of time. There should be a way that Uber lets you set a minimum percentage of your trip. So if I have like a 200-mile trip, I don't want to stop to pick someone up and take them a mile down the road. That's a waste of my time. But if I could set the filter to like 20% of that, hey, yeah, I'll take someone 40 miles if I'm going 200 miles. That'd be fine. So yeah, we need to get the oil. I need to throw some oil in here because it's been a few days since I did that. Hey, amateur, why don't you just get an oil change? Because the oil change costs money, and we're always on a tight budget. I'm planning on doing the oil change, I think, Tuesday. So Tuesday morning, early as they open, I'm going to try to get the oil changed. Should be able to do that. And this way, the 1 quart, you know, I don't want to just... I could probably hold out until Tuesday, but I just don't want to. Sometimes I'm smelling exhaust fumes or smoke or whatever, you know, and I don't have it sucking air, and I think it's the old Prius engine here, so I think I need to, it's because we don't have enough oil in there. Throw some oil in. The oil's not cheap. It's about $9 a quart, so, where's my turnoff? So it's almost, it doesn't make sense, I know, to buy these, but you got to do what you got to do. I don't want to do the full oil change today. It's Sunday. It's going to be a mosh pit if they're even open. I don't even know if they're open. I don't want to deal with it today. So I'm just going to go buy the $9 quart, throw it in the engine. I need coffee anyway. That's critical. We're almost out of coffee. I'm down to fumes in my coffee, down to the felt. And this poor homeless girl over here, standing on the middle of the street. What are they doing? That's not a homeless person, is it? I can't tell if it's a girl or a guy. I'm not. Maybe they're selling something. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. You think if you are, you know, asking for money, for help or whatever, you should have a little sign out there. People know immediately as soon as they see that cardboard sign that, that you know, you need some money or some help or whatever, you know, you're homeless. Sometimes I give them bottled water, not watered bottle. Sometimes, maybe I've had too much coffee today. Sometimes I give them bottled waters because I have them in the Prius all the time for my riders. I give them out for free, so you got to help people out if you can. If I have a dollar bill, I'll throw them a dollar bill. But anyway, let's get to Walmart. Let's get this mission underway. We're going to get the oil. We're going to get the coffee. We're out of there. We're going to go drop the coffee off back at... we're going to go drop the coffee back off at Mission Control, and then we're going to get Uber going. All right, here we are at Wally World. The other thing with Wally World is, look at the parking lot. It's already crowded. You want to get here early. They open at 6 a.m. this time of year because of Christmas, holiday shopping and all that. But, you know, I got an issue waking up that early, as you guys know already. But, yeah, you want to get here as early as you can because, yeah, you know, the Wally World shoppers. Wally World shoppers. I need to find a trash bin that I can park next to because then I can throw the oil in as soon as I come out. What's up with this Walmart? Don't they have freaking trash barrels? I don't see one. You guys see one? Sometimes they have trash barrels by the cart attendant thing so people don't leave trash in the cart, but these bastards, they don't have it. I'll just have to go back and throw it in the trash up there or whatever. Well, I was saying you want to get to Wally World early because otherwise it's a mosh pit. You get to deal with all the Wally World shoppers. Let's go see what we see in Wally World. Let's get in there. See, if I had a bankroll, I'd be trying to buy some stuff to send into my Amazon seller account too, to sell some inventory on Amazon. That's a whole other area we'll get into at some point in the future here. We'll otherwise they're going to cut me off. I did sell a couple of things on my Amazon account. I hardly had any inventory in there, but because of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, there's billions of people on Amazon shopping. And I had these two, wheelie shoes. You know those skates that have powered shoes. They're like skates that have little electric motors on them that you can recharge. And I sold 2 of those for $40 each. But the problem with Amazon is it takes a while for you to get your money. It takes about a week or 2, depending on the payment cycle. It's like they pay you like twice a month, I think. It's been so long since I've sold anything because those are literally the only 2 pieces of inventory I have over at Amazon's warehouse. So we'll do a video on that again in the future. I used to do a lot of that. I had made over a couple $1,000s in a month back in the day. But you gotta find good deals that you're gonna be able to then ship to Amazon's warehouse. Then Amazon processes it in inventory. When somebody buys it on Amazon.com, they send you the money. But yeah, my credit cards are sort of tapped out right now and just don't have the cash flow. It's Christmas time to be buying inventory and sending it in. But that is a really, really good way to get started in e-commerce. You don't even need your own website. We'll do a video. I got to do a video on that. Ask me some questions in the comments if you guys have any questions about how that works. Sending your inventory into Amazon warehouses and then they list it on Amazon.com. It has to be brand new for the most part. And then when it sells, they send you the money for whatever you sold it for. So it's pretty cool. It's the easiest way to scale up a lot of online product selling. But yeah, we'll take a look on the clearance aisle and see if there's anything in there. But if there's just a deal that's too good to pass up, we'll scrounge it and buy it and send it into Amazon. But if not, I haven't seen anything really recently that really piqued my attention and made me want to buy it. So, all right, let's get in there.
Room under the tree. We have bikes, tables, some music kits like air fryers, puppy blankets, cooktoys, red art, shopping floor, views, water, trampolines, coolers, baby clothes. Okay, I can give you the point. Happy holidays from Walmart Radio.
That bird's gonna burn his beak. He's eating some of those flaming hot Takis. Oh, he's gone now. I told you he's gonna burn himself. Those things are spicy. Alright, so Wally World mission complete. We got our with 0W20, we got our oil, and we got coffee, cheapest stuff I could find that's decent. That Walmart Great Value brand ground coffee is okay. It's not the worst coffee in the world, believe it or not. It's not bad, especially for $6 for a big old can of it. There, that'll do for that'll hold us over for a bit. I didn't see any inventory worthy purchasing items, and they don't really have any clearance set up because of the holidays coming. It doesn't make sense to clear anything out until after Christmas. So that's your peak time for looking to buy clearance stuff anyway, is after Christmas is over, when they have a bunch of clearances and stuff, especially toys, man. Toys always sell good if you get a bunch of toys. But Amazon's weird. A lot of toys they won't let you sell because it says you have to get approved before you can sell certain toys, because there's such a high rate of counterfeit toys on the popular ones. So a lot of times you can't really immediately buy it and send it into Amazon. It'll tell you right on there. You get the Amazon seller app. You can actually barcode scan products when you're in the store. You could see what the current selling price is on Amazon, how much profit you'll make after all your fees. So it's pretty cool. You can go hunting like that. Anyway, back to mission control. Drop off the coffee, throw the oil in the car, and then get the Uber going. Uh-oh, somebody might be too low. Police are following this lowrider. Uh-oh. Too low. Believe it or not, the Amateur used to be a lowrider. What? Yep, that's fact. Back in the day, Amateur had a slammed down lowrider 1987 Toyota pickup, and the license plate on that, wait for it, Dope 87. Yep, 1987 Toyota pickup, slammed to the ground. I'm gonna try to find a picture of it. I gotta show you guys. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Alright, so now we got a new issue. I pulled in at parking garage at a casino, and I noticed something's leaking from underneath the car. And I put my finger down there to see what it was, but it's leaking. It's dripping pretty good, but it seems to be clear. It's not doesn't look like oil, so I gotta check into it, see what's going on.